Hi everybody, welcome back to your practice. For today's class, you will need one block. And of course, if you like to practice with any other props, go ahead and grab whatever you need. We're gonna get started at the back of the mat in a seated position. So if you'd like, you can sit on the block. You can sit on your butt, on your heels. Just find a comfortable seat. And if it feels comfortable for you, you can go ahead and have your eyes closed or just keep a soft gaze down towards the earth. I'm going to begin with a nice cleansing breath. So inhale through your nose. Exhale, open your mouth, let it go. Just take a moment to let your physical body settle. So perhaps allowing your shoulders to drop down your back, creating a little more space between your ears and the tops of the shoulders. Maybe start to soften your jaw. Relax the space between your eyes. And begin to soften your brain, your thoughts. Allow the fluid movement of your breath to calm your mind. Chitta vritti nararaha. Calm the mind. Notice what's possible when you create space and ease for yourself. If you'd like to set an intention for practice, go ahead and do so now. And it's okay if you don't have an intention. Just being here is enough. Let's come back together with breath. Inhale through your nose. Pause at the very top of your inhale, making a little extra space in the rib cage. And then open your mouth, slow exhale. Good. Gently blink your eyes open if your eyes were closed. We'll go ahead and come off of the block and just place it to the side. We'll come back to it. Go ahead and find your way into a tabletop position. So come onto all fours, ground the palms, ground your knuckles, rest the tops of your feet down into the earth. And then take a nice full breath, drop your belly, lift your chest, lift your tailbone. And on an exhale, press into the earth, round into the upper back, let your head drop. And again, inhale, soften, expand. Exhale, press round. Allow your head to hang heavy. Let's do that again. Inhale, drop your belly towards the earth. Exhale, press and round. Good. One more here, moving with breath. Drop your belly on an inhale. Round into the upper back. Exhale. Good. Return to a neutral spine. Rotate your fingertips out towards the sides of the mat so your wrists are facing one another. And just gently rock side to side, giving your wrists a nice little stretch. So as you're moving side to side, you really want to press your knuckles into the floor as if you're trying to create no space between your fingers and the mat. Good. One more rock side to side. Each side, and then flip your palms. So now your fingertips are facing your knees, and just take a moment to bend the elbows and press back up, warming up the wrists. Good. Flip the palms, walk them forward about a handprint, giving yourself a little more space. And then we'll come into our first downward facing dog of practice. And we'll take a moment here to pedal the feet, maybe move your head or hips. You can get a little creative here with movement and just take whatever feels supportive and good for your body. And while you're moving, be mindful that you're breathing deeply here. Breathing with intention, with purpose. Good. If you haven't already, come into stillness. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And an exhale. Good. Look between your hands. Inhale. Exhale. Tippy toe all the way to the top of the space. Take your time and come into Uttanasana, forward fold. So once you reach the top of the space, separate your feet, bend your knees, and then let your upper body hang heavy. Drop the head. You can let the arms hang down towards the earth, or grab onto your elbows here, pulling the forearms down. 3 deep breaths. Might feel nice to sway side to side or move your head. Good. Go ahead and release your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Fold deeply on the exhale. Take your time as you press your feet into the earth and start to roll yourself up to standing. So your head will come up last. Gaze forward. Good. Once you're here, roll the shoulders up and back a few times. And then start to bring your feet back together towards one another. Maybe they touch. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Soften the knees, hinge at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, plant your palms. Let's step into a plank position. So ground the knuckles, press the floor away, activate the thighs. Shoulders right over the wrists, lengthen the neck. Belly button hugs towards the spine. Really circulate your breath. Create some energy in the body. Feel your strength. Take one more breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. And as you lower, you're really hugging your elbows in towards your body. Find the floor. Flip the toes. So tops of the feet are pressing into the earth. Shoulders down the back. Inhale, cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, press yourself back up to a plank position. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Breathe in and out. Good. Let's move through 3 traditional Surya Namaskar A to warm up the body. So inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, or you can hop towards the top of the space. Halfway lift on an inhale. Exhale, fold forward, allowing your head to drop. Inhale, come all the way up, reach, mountain pose. And exhale, release your hands, stand nice and tall. Samastitihi. Relax the shoulders. Good, we begin again. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway, finding length and space. Exhale, plant the palms, step back into plank. We'll take a breath in plank, option to lower to the belly, or you can lower halfway for chaturanga, hugging the elbows in. So low push-up position. Inhale, flip the toes, lift the chest. The thighs are lifted for upward facing, and then we'll meet in downward facing dog on the exhale. Here for a breath, reset, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward, walk, step, or hop. If you're stepping, step with the opposite foot this time. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Fold, exhale. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. And stand tall on the exhale, soft gaze. And again, inhale, reach up, look up. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. You can step back, you can jump back. If you're jumping back, land in chaturanga, so land with bent elbows. Inhale, take your heart opener, your back bend, cobra or upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're here for a breath. Good, inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space. Moving with intention, inhale, halfway lift. And fold on the exhale. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Release your hands. Exhale, stand tall. Good, coming back to the floor. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Good. Take a full breath here in downward facing dog. And then open your mouth, exhale. Go ahead and extend your right leg up towards the sky. Find space and length along the right side of your body. Energy through the right toes as you extend back. Bring your awareness to your hands without looking at your hands. Can you press your knuckles more into the earth as you lift your right toes higher? Good. Bend your knee, open your hip here. See if you can flex the right foot and fan your toes. So spread the toes nice and wide, creating space in the foot. Good. Inhale, lengthen the right leg nice and long. And then exhale, bring your right knee towards your nose, coming through to a plank position around the upper back. Hold. Good. Go ahead and lower the right knee all the way down to the floor. And then lift it back up. Good. Inhale, lower. Tap. Exhale, hug it back in. Good. One more. Hug it back in. And then come into pigeon pose. So I know it's kind of early in practice, so this might feel like a lot. So just be very gentle. If your hips aren't quite as open and warm just yet, you can sort of modify this pose by bringing your right heel closer to your body. Come onto the fingertips. Hands are a little bit wider than shoulder width. Inhale, press, lift the heart, lift the chin, open your throat. And then exhale, keep your spine nice and long as you gently roll yourself forward, nose close to the earth. And then inhale, press and roll yourself back up. So nice fluid movements here, coming down on the exhale. Lifting and rolling up on the inhale. Good, coming down once again. Good, and lifting up once more. Very nice, hold here. And then we'll go ahead and bend the left leg. So energy in the left foot as you hug towards the body. Plant your right palm. We're gonna bring the left arm back for the left foot, okay? Now, if you can rotate and grab the top of the foot, if that's okay, in your shoulder, then go ahead and start to pull gently your foot closer towards your left glute. At the same time you're pulling, you're actually kicking back into your hand. So the front of your left leg is nice and active here. If you can, hook your left foot, so in your elbow crease, and then reach your right arm up. Good. One more breath. Right hand down. Release the grip, lower the left leg, plant the palms, bring knee to nose, and step back, downward facing dog. Good, okay, other side, left leg lifts high, inhale. Pause here, grounding the palms. Lift the left leg a little bit higher. Use the strength from your core and your left glute to lift the left leg. And then go ahead and bend your knee, open your hip here. Flex your left foot, fan your toes. Good, left leg extends up and back. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to left nose. Come forward through a plank position. Round the spine, press the floor away. Good. Inhale, tap the left knee down towards the earth. Exhale, hug it back in. Good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, draw it back in. Good. Again, inhale, lower. Exhale, hug in. Find your way to pigeon. So left leg is forward. Take your time. Come on to your fingertips. Lift the chest. Inhale, press the earth away. And exhale, roll the torso down. Good. Inhale, press and lift. And exhale, lower. Good. Moving like water here. Inhale, we lift. Good. Lower once more. And then we'll come all the way back up. Pausing here. Move your mic around if it's in your way. Ground your left palm. We'll go ahead and bend the right leg. Draw the right heel towards your butt. Okay? From here, take your right hand, reach back, grab your right foot. Keep a slight engagement in your low belly. And then maybe you start to slide the hand down the foot, going deeper into the stretch in the front of your right leg and your right hip. You can also hook your right foot in the crease of your elbow. Left arm reaches up. Balance. Good. Left hand down. Find the floor. Release. Ground your palms. And we're going to bring that left knee back into the chest. Downward facing dog. Good. All right. Hips are a little more open now. So let's go ahead and lift the right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and step your right foot forward. Okay. So we'll come into a low lunge position. Back knee to the floor. Uncurl the toes, reach up. So we're going deep into the front of the left hip. I want you to still squeeze your upper inner thighs towards one another. Lengthen your spine really long so it feels like the crown of your head is extending up towards the sky. Lightness in the upper body and the gaze. Good. Inhale. On the exhale, take your right arm, reach forward, circle it down and back and come into a twist. So right arm back, left arm forward. You're twisting from your torso. So try not to move your hips in space at all. Think about lifting up and rotating the lungs and rib cage. Good. Bring your right fingertips to the back of the left thigh. Inhale. Left arm reaches up and back. So it's a twist and a little bit of a reverse. Good. Cartwheel the hands down. Pick up your back knee. Runner's lunge position. Pause here. And then start to walk your hands over to the left. Come into Skandasana. So come all the way down towards the earth, if that's okay in your hips. Energy in the right leg. Flex the right toes towards your face. Good. You're welcome to have your hands on the floor for balance or try to bring hands to heart center. Good. One more inhale. We're going to come back to runner's lunge into a twist. So if you'd like, see if you can hover and not use your hands to get back to the top of the space. Bend into the right knee, left palm down, right arm reaches up. Circulate the breath. Lift the back of your left knee towards the sky and bend deeper into the right knee. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down. Step into a plank position. Inhale. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra if you'd like. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Good. Other side, inhale, left leg extends up and back. Exhale, step your left foot to the top of the space. Low lunge position, back knee to the earth. Uncurl the back toes. Lightness in the upper body, lift the heart. Good, breathe deeply. Feel this lovely opening in the front of your right hip. A little opening in the chest. One more breath. Exhale, left arm circles forward, down and back. Right arm reaches forward, twist. So I want you to actively reach front to back. So the upper body is active as you're twisting. Becomes a little more challenging to breathe. So stay with it. And then we'll take this left hand to the back of the right thigh. Right arm reaches up and back. Good, one more breath. Exhale, hands to the earth. We'll go ahead and lift the back knee, runner's lunge position. Pause here, get lighter in your hands. Walk your hands to the right this time. Skandasana, so we'll bend into the right knee towards the back of the mat. Left leg is straight. Option to hover the hands or bring your hands to the floor. If you can manage to keep your hands off the floor, challenge your balance here. Good, maybe you continue to challenge your balance and your hip mobility as you lift up and come forward to runner's lunge without using your hands. Once you come into this runner's lunge, right palm down, left arm reaches up. Breathe. Good, one more inhale. Exhale, release, plank position, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale. Very nice. Breathe here. So we'll add on to that sequence. So we're going to move breath to movement through that first part. So inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot forward, low lunge position. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, reverse the twist, right fingertips to the back of the left thigh. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down as you pick up the back knee, runner's lunge. Inhale, Skandasana over towards the left, so bend into the left knee. Staying here for a breath. Come forward, inhale, runner's lunge position, left palm grounds, right arm reaches up. Good. Exhale, release the right hand down. This is where we add on. So we're going to come up to high lunge position, crescent lunge. So we'll stay on the ball of the back foot, heel nice and high. See if you can activate your back thigh here and go deeper into your front knee. Relax your shoulders, relax your gaze. Feel this nice balance of effort and ease in the body. One more breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Press palms together. Keep your upper body nice and long. Hinge forward. So you're starting to bring your chest to your thigh. So this nice thigh to chest compression. And then we'll start to lift up the back leg. Keep your chest on your right thigh. So your right leg is bent. We're going slowly, moving into warrior three. Once you're hovering that back leg, go ahead and start to straighten the right leg, picking your chest up off of the thigh. Warrior three. Hands will stay at heart center. Press palms together. Breathe. Good. One more inhale. We're going to come out of the shape the way we got in. So start to bend your right knee. Bring your chest back to your thigh. Keep the left leg hovering and high. And then go ahead and step your left foot back, coming right back into a high lunge position. Inhale, reach up. Good. Exhale, warrior two. So we'll open the hips, ground both heels, gaze over your right fingertips. Good. Breathe here. Go deep into that front knee. Feel the opening in the hips. Lift the chest. Flip your front palm, reverse. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Come into a runner's lunge position. So we're on the ball of the back foot once again. Standing split, inhale, left leg reaches up. Okay, so you have the option to keep your hands on the floor. You have the option to grab the right ankle. You also have the option to play with handstand kick-ups. Two more breaths. Good, let's meet back in standing split. Left leg high. One more inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee, tuck the left leg behind the right knee. A little Shiva squat here. Hands can stay on the floor or open your arms out to a T or hands to heart center. Hover. And then continue to slide the left knee down and we'll find a seat. Okay, so stay in this little twist, this bind with the legs. So the right leg is over. Okay. Bring your right hand behind you for support. Sit nice and tall. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, hook the left elbow to the outside of your right knee and twist to the right. Breath. Good. Look forward and then unwind. Little counter twist here, so twist over to the left just for a moment. Good, return to center. Plant the palms. From here, we'll step back into a plank position. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Come into down dog, exhale. Full breath in and out. All right. Other side, so we'll first move breath to movement. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step forward, low lunge position, back knee to the earth. Inhale, reach up, low lunge. Exhale, twist right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, reverse the twist. Good. Exhale, hands to the earth, pick up the back knee. Inhale, Skandasana, bend into the right knee. Staying for the exhale, just to get a nice deep stretch. Inhale, come forward, runner's twist, right palm grounds. Inhale, left arm up. Good. Release. Almost said reverse. I don't know what that would look like. Release your left hand. Come all the way up, crescent lunge. Good. So again, back heel is lifted. We want to ground the left toes. So we got a lot of weight in that left foot. Take a full inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Press palms together. Start to hinge forward. So don't round into the spine. We want to keep the torso just as it is and just hinge at the hips to bring your chest to your left thigh. Good. Keep a generous bend in your left knee. Start to pick up your right foot. Balance. And then start to press into the earth, lifting your torso up off of your thigh, warrior three. Good, reverse that. So start to bend into the left knee, chest, thigh, compression, right leg extends back. Step back, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up. Good, exhale, warrior two, we open. You can always shift and adjust your feet as you need. Keep a generous bend in your front knee. I know the tendency is to straighten and kind of come up out of the shape because it's challenging. So dig deep here. Flip the front palm reverse. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to the earth. Coming onto the ball of the back foot, runner's lunge. And then standing split. Right leg lifts up. You can take whatever you need here. Playing with kick-ups for handstand. You can take your hands to your left ankle and really challenge your balance here. Or stay where you are, keep your fingertips on the earth. Extend the right toes high. We're all gonna meet back in standing split, fingertips on the earth. Go ahead and start to bend your left knee and we'll tuck the right knee behind. Pause here, really press your thighs together, hover the hands if you'd like, and then slide the right knee all the way down the back of the left leg, find a seat. Okay, so adjust yourself. Left leg is over the right, left hand behind you, inhale, reach your right arm up, hook the right elbow outside of the left knee, twist, breathe. Good, gaze forward. And then we'll unwind the twist. Take a counter twist over to the right. Go ahead and ground your palms. Step or jump back. Move through your flow to come back to downward facing. Come into downward facing dog and then take a moment, so you can come into child's pose if you'd like, or drop down for a seated position. Just a few breaths to reconnect, to come back to yourself, your intention. Maybe to just notice how your physical body feels. What feels new, different? And if you're taking a moment to reconnect with your intention, keep your reason for being here, your intention, really close and really present in your mind as we start to finish the back half of practice together. Okay, so when you feel ready, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Good. From downward facing, take a full breath in and let it go. Good. Inhale, walk your hands to the back of your space. Come into a forward fold at the back of the mat. Good. Separate your feet. Take your peace sign fingers, hook onto your big toes. Soften the knees. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, draw your chest close to the thighs. Relax your head. Good. Look over towards your right shoulder. And come back through center. Gaze over to your left shoulder. And center. Release the hands. Roll to standing. Good. So we're at the back of the mat. Let's come into Utkatasana chair pose. So bring your big toes together. Leave a little space between your heels. Sink your hips low, weight is in the heels. Reach your arms up, belly button to spine. Thighs pressed together, outer hips squeeze in towards the center line of your body. Good. On an inhale, we're going to come to standing and bring the left knee into your chest. Okay, so we're standing on the right foot, left knee to chest. Ekapada Tadasana, balance, and then step your left foot forward, right leg extends back, swoop the palms by the hips, Virabhadrasana 3. So we've sort of been in this shape already. Find length in your right leg, find length in the torso. Good, and then come to standing, swing the right knee into the chest, reach up. So now you're balancing on your left foot. You should be about, center of your mat, give or take. From here, we'll come into figure 4. So right ankle on top of the left thigh. Bring your hands to heart center. Sink your hips down like you're sitting in chair. So hips are low. Flex your right foot. Option to go a little bit further. It will intensify the stretch in your hips, but you can start to bring your hands down to the floor. Okay. If your hands are on the floor and you can get your palms flat and you'd like to play with a little bit of an arm balance, you're going to hook your right toes around the tricep of your left arm. Bend your elbows like chaturanga arms. Come forward so that right leg is sort of balancing on your triceps. So come forward. Maybe you pick up the left foot and squeeze and hug towards your butt. Bring the left foot down, come back, hands to heart center, and then come back up to standing, one leg Tadasana, right knee into the chest. And then step your right foot forward, release the hands. So now we're set up for pyramid. So pyramid, your stance is a little bit shorter so your back heel can stay grounded. So if you feel that your back heel's popping up, I want you to shorten your stance. Hip points forward, shoulders forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Bring your hands to the earth. And just fold. So relax your head and your jaw. Option to go a little deeper in your fold. So you'll start to bring your hands towards your back foot, rotating your fingers so they face the back of the mat, wrists face the top of your mat. Chest to right thigh. Maybe start to bring your forehead towards your shin. Good. Inhale. Bring your feet together. Halfway lift. Gaze forward. Exhale. Coming back to downward facing dog. You can take any sort of flow if you'd like, or you can just simply step into downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, walk your hands to the back of the space, activate your low belly, try to not sway your hips side to side. Come to the back of the space, find a forward fold. This time we'll slide our palms under the feet. See if you can slide your palms under both feet at the same time and fold. Toes in your wrist crease so you can wiggle the toes a little bit. Give your wrist a little massage. Good. Go ahead and release the hands. Bring the big toes to touch. Roll to standing. Good. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend deeply into the knees, sit back, weight in the heels. Gaze forward. Soften the gaze in the jaw. And start to come to standing. This time we'll stand on the left foot first, so we'll bring our right knee up and into the chest. Find your balance here. So hug your right knee up and in. Good. And then step your right foot forward. Swoop the palms back. Warrior three. Really take your time. So when you move really slowly with intention, you're actually using a little more energy and a little more muscle. So see what it feels like to actually really take your time, maybe even moving and transitioning through the shapes a little bit slower than you normally would. Good, let's come to standing. Swing the left knee up and into the chest. Moving into figure four, so left ankle on top of the right thigh. Hands to heart center, you can stay here. You can rest your arms on that left leg. Or come down, palms to the earth. You have the option for that arm balance again if you want to explore it. So left foot is flexed, so you can really curl your toes around your right kind of tricep bicep area. And then I'm going to show you, you're going to let your shin be on the backs of the arms, okay? So it's like you're making a little shelf for your left leg. So maybe you just practice rocking, forward and back and just kind of see how that feels, putting the weight into your hands. Or you can start to come forward, round, and pick up the right foot. Okay, you can just hold it for a little bit at a time. Or if you can hold it for about 5 breaths, that'd be lovely. All right, let's come back to figure four position. And then one leg Tadasana, left knee up and into the chest. And then gently step your left foot forward, release the hands. Setting up for pyramid. Separate your feet left and right so there's space. Hip points and shoulders are forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Breathe. Thighs are active here. Low belly is active. So when you activate your low belly in a forward fold, not only are you strengthening your core, but you're also creating a deeper fold. If you want to go deeper, bring the hands back. Fingertips face the back of the space. Maybe thigh and chest meet, or forehead and chin meet. Good. Step the feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. And fold. Exhale. Good. Come all the way up to mountain pose on an inhale. Keep your arms up over your head. Shift all of your weight into your toes, balls of the feet. Lift the heels, squeeze the thighs. Go ahead and bring hands to heart center. Press palms together. Keep the heels lifted. Squeeze thighs together even more. As you start to sink down, keep the heels lifted. Coming all the way down into a squat position. Thighs parallel to the floor. Squeeze. You can always put your hands on the floor. Okay, you don't have to balance and hover, but do try it, at least for a breath or two. Good. And now we'll reach the arms forward. So you're going to kind of open the knees so you can get your chest between the thighs as you drop the heels, reach forward. Good. And then drop the butt, come down for low boat. Extend the legs forward. Fingertips reach forward. Shoulders are off the floor. Gaze at your toes. Good. Hug knees into chest. We're going to come all the way back up to standing. So ground the feet, and if you cannot use the hands, lovely. Come all the way up and release your hands. Okay, so we're going to do that whole thing 2 more times. So we'll move a little bit quicker, but I want you to still move at a pace that feels appropriate for you, because the goal is slow and controlled, not how quickly you can get from point A to point B, okay? So bringing the toes to touch, thighs squeeze together, reach up, lift the heels. Hands to heart center, start to lower. And as you're lowering, you're squeezing the thighs together. Keep the heels lifted. Thighs parallel to the floor, pause. Drop the heels down, open the knees, chest can come forward, hover, or pause, I should say. Drop the butt, come down, low boat. Good. Coming back up to standing, so draw the knees into the chest. Come up, try to not use the hands. Press to mountain. Release your hands. One more time. Inhale, reach up, lift the heels. Good. Start to lower as you draw hands to heart center. Squeeze thighs together. Like a little elevator. Thighs parallel to the floor. Pause. Drop the heels, reach forward. Pause. Drop your butt, come down, low boat. Pause. Hug knees into chest. Come back up. Mountain pose. And release your hands. Good. Okay. From here, let's reach up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, make your way back into downward facing dog. Good. Full breath here. Breathe in and out. Good. Lift your right leg high on an inhale. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Runner's lunge position. Walk your hands over to the left, toes in, heels out. Find a fold here. Enjoy the fold. Enjoy the stretch. Good. One more full breath cycle here. Go ahead and bring your hands under your shoulders. lift halfway. So we're gonna find a seat. So jump your feet together and lower the knees. Keep your toes curled under. So just sit back on your heels for a moment. You can just let your hands rest on your thighs in your lap. Just giving your feet a little stretch for a moment. Good. Rock forward, uncurl the toes. Feet flat, sit back on the heels for a moment. Take your block. We're gonna sit on our block, okay? I'm gonna stay facing you just so you can see. Feel free to shift on your mat if you prefer to face the top of the mat. Either way is fine. So once you're seated on your block, let's go ahead and take our right hand to the left temple and just gently start to bring your right ear towards your right shoulder, making space along the left side. Take your left hand, and as if you're pressing something into the floor, but you're hovering, you're gonna start to activate this left side, this left arm. Feeling a deeper sensation along the left side. Good. Gently release both hands in your lap, chin to chest. Roll the head over to the left, back through center, to the right, back through center, and to the left and center. Good. Look forward. Other side. Left palm to the right temple. Bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. And then to dial up the sensation, you can take your right hand as if you're pressing something down and away from your body. Make sure you're breathing. That's super important. Good. Gently release, chin to chest. Roll to the right, to the left, through center, to the right, through center, to the left. Good. And back to center. Really nice. All right. Come off of the block. We'll move into an inversion. So if you would like, you actually can use your block. You can come onto your back, slide the block under your lower back, legs reach up towards the sky. I'm going to move through headstand. If there's anything you're working on, you want to move to a wall, go for it. We'll have a little bit of time here to go upside down or be on your back with your legs up. Okay. This is your time to either play or just be. So perhaps anywhere from 5, maybe 5 to 8 breaths in whatever inversion that you're in. And then we're all gonna meet on our backs. So I'll meet you there. And we will use the block, so keep it close by. You're gonna come down onto your back. Bring the soles of the feet to the floor. If you had the block for an inversion, just put it to the side. Lower back is resting on the earth, soles of the feet down, knees bent. Windshield wiper your knees left and right, back and forth. Good. All right, take your block. We're going to move into fish pose, Matsyasana. The block is going to be for a little extra support. So you can place it on the medium height. Your spine is going to be on this block and your shoulders are going to kind of drape over the sides. If you want something a little less intense, I like to flip the block down and actually move it more towards that rectangle shape. So it might be a little bit of trial and error if you're not used to using your block. Head drops back. I want you to feel the opening in your throat. So exhale out of your mouth. Do your best to let your physical body start to soften and relax. Know that you're supported here. You have the option to stay in this shape as long as you'd like. If you'd like a more traditional Shavasana, you can roll off the block, place your block to the side, and come down onto your back for your final shape. And just find rest. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Start to bring awareness back to your physical body. Invite movement in. And find your way to a seated position. We'll close practice with a cleansing breath together. Inhale. And let it go. Thank you so much. Om Shanti. Thank you.